Let's earn, lovely people. What a beautiful day to be alive. Appreciate your time. Every second is precious. Make them count. Welcome to CryptoRC. In this video, we're going to review Block Creatures. It's one of my favorite NFT play-to-earn games. I've been playing the game for about 3.5, 4 weeks. It's been around a little under 2 months. Really fun, really profitable, really addictive game. So let's get into it. All right, I have a special guest, Mr. JV. We're going to talk NFT, crypto, as well as NFT play-to-earn games. JV got involved with Block Creatures about 3 weeks ago, and wanted to give John's perspective as a new investor in NFT play-to-earn games. Go ahead, JV. Give people a little something in regards to your experience with Block Creatures.
Absolutely, RC. Thanks for having me on here today. When you first called me and told me about this NFT gaming and NFT system, I was extremely skeptical and concerned of your well-being. But when you showed me what Block Creatures was, we went and had lunch together. You brought it up. You showed me your full list of creatures that you had, and saw that you had aped in and bought a full account of 30 monsters within the game. At that time, I think that it was trading for about $22 to $23 a Moolah at that point, and you convinced me to try to jump in on this stuff. So I took a meager investment of about $500, jumped in and bought 3 creatures. I got extremely lucky on the first pull and managed to grab myself a legendary creature just like this lucky guy sitting next to me. So we both had some similar starting experiences pulling the legendary and 2 commons. From that point, you start playing the game and you're kind of like, what is this? But you see real money just start popping up into the account. Now, my experience with a lot of this NFT stuff has been very enlightening. It's been a great experience the whole way, but as I just told you, when we started with Moolah, it was at $25 a token, and now it's down to about $2.61. But you have to have a lot of faith and a lot of strong resolve within Block Creatures or any of these NFT gamings, knowing that it's not about making $300, $400, $500 a day every day. It's about the long-term gains and what leveling and putting the time and effort in to create value on these NFTs really boils down to. Because although the creatures might not be generating a whole bunch today, they do have inherent value and worth as well, so the accounts continue to grow in value. So you have to look at it from long-term pictures, and just like with any investment, you don't expect to put your money in and automatically have 5,000% returns, 2 weeks in. So it's been an incredibly challenging, but also incredibly rewarding experience going through all of this and looking just at what the NFT future can be. So we started off with Block Creatures, and that's what we're talking about today.
Can you give the people just a little intel in regards to the advantage of getting into NFT play-to-earn games early, right?
Yes, I mean, we have a couple projects that have managed to jump in early, and I think that being one of the original starters here is a big plus. I mean, if you look at any of these games, if you're one of the first contributors to the game, there's a lot of benefits, such as getting a free NFT, usually of high rarity, or some extra coins, or just getting in at it when it's at 33 cents versus $25. I mean, we look at just even this Block Creatures videos as is. If we'd gotten in when it first launched at pennies on the dollar, we would be just laughing all the way to the bank at the profits we'd be making even at this $2, $3 perspective. So it is important to get in early. I do think that it's the timing of it all just is important in general. Buying on the dips is always huge, and trying to cash out at those peaks.
Yeah, and now, kind of piggyback off of what you're saying, kind of the advantage I see when you're in early, you can see the behavior of the token, you can see, how the token accumulates or how it appreciates over time, as well as how it decreases or depreciates over time. You're able to really come up with a strategy for long-term success. Getting in early is really what I'm trying to bring to viewers. Getting in early on NFT play-to-earn games. They're here to stay. There's almost multiple new games being produced every day. So it's really a new wave and a new way to generate income. Even if it's 20 bucks, even if it's 10 bucks a day, that adds up over 30 days. You're really creating a separate income. Can you, talk a little bit just in regards to, kind of what you've earned and how you see the future of these projects where you can passively earn income that looks like real traditional income, but it's just simply by, you know, training your creatures. But just give us a little bit of, you know, your experience with just earning passively.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the most fun part about this. I mean, there's been some days where just by passively earning and what RC and I always call just clicking buttons, you know, we've made $400 or $500 per day. So that's been wild. Most of that we've you know, because we believe in these games that we're in and believe in things like block creatures. You know, I started off with that investment and was able to get 3 creatures, and I've managed to purchase 3 other additional creatures out of that. Wasn't so lucky with the second round, could catch another 2 uncommons and a common. But you know, we just continue to level and grow those creatures and have faith in the game and where the developers are going to take it. And you know, as they say in NFT gaming everywhere, you know, if you have paper hands and you try to sell out instantly, you're going to end up with not a lot of money. But if you hold tight onto the game and hold tight onto the process and have belief into whatever game you're getting into, you know, that's where you're going to have the diamond hands and you're going to come out really big in the long term. Of course, there's you know, neither one of us are financial advisors or telling you to jump in on anything or ape into anything. But the way we look at it is, you know, the more you can put into it, especially when these games are at dips, or, you know, if you can get in early and you can hold and just, you know, have faith in the investment that you put into or the game that you've played into, you know, you're going to reap the huge benefits months or years down the line.
Yeah, that's a great point. You bring up a great point. We're not financial experts or advisors, but you know, you want to really invest what you are prepared to lose. That's cliche in crypto, but it's very true. Also, you know, you want to monitor, you know, the charts. You want a dollar cost average, you know, when the token price or value goes down. You want to purchase, you know, more tokens. It'll decrease your average buy price. You know, I'll get into more details in the video for that and other videos, but you know, those are really 2 key, you know, fundamental things that are important, right? Don't invest more than you're prepared to lose, as well as dollar cost averaging when the price dips or it goes up, right? Just having a strategy, having a plan. And John, you brought up a great point just in regards to finding a project that you like and you like the roadmap and where they're going in tokenomics. You know, you really have to stick with the projects. They're all really new. They're all within, you know, 6 months, really. It's a really new, you know, space, a new way to, you know, earn passive income in the NFT play to earn space, right? And that's why, you know, I'm so excited to bring these videos and to bring, you know, new projects for people to, you know, make their own decisions. But you know, you brought up some great points, and those are, you know, really fundamental things to follow, as well as, you know, with NFT crypto play to earn games. You know, go to their Telegrams, go to their Twitters, you know, do as much research as you can before you invest so you can have confidence in it. But we'll get to the rest of the video, but JV, appreciate your time, appreciate you sharing your experience with block creatures, as well as your experience, you know, getting into NFT play to earn games.
100%. Thanks for having me, RC.
All right, bro.
All right, here's the website for block creatures, and you know, this is how you get to the training field, is what I call it. This is where you train your creatures. I want to show you guys, I won't go through or bore you with every training session, but I'll show you kind of, this is my big dog right here. It's a legendary. He's level 11. He's producing 1.2 Moolah when he wins. So this is really, you know, how it works, right? You hit train, get this gas fee taken care of. It's pretty nominal. I think it's about 21 cents each training. We'll get a little alert pop up if he won or not. But the beautiful thing about block creatures, even if you lose, you kind of get enough payback from the token to cover your gas fee. So that's a really good aspect of the game. All right, so we won. Look at that, 1.21 Moolah, beautiful. My big dog came through today, love it. So next, you know, we can go to a rare. This rare is producing 0.4 Moolah per training. See what he could do, pay the gas, wait for it to load. All right, we'll wait, and I'll show you some of the other characters. I have a full card. You can have an account with up to 30 creatures. I liked the game so much when I first started about 3 weeks ago that I just filled up my entire roster. So, hey, we won again, right? Beautiful, 0.4 Moolah earn on a nice little win streak. I love it. The game is kind of set at about 47% for you to win. So, you know, you have an idea. You can average it or round it off to about 50%, right? And this is one of my other big dogs, an epic. We'll train him. Hey, look at that. Look at that. My epic creature won 0.7. Now, these are typical results. I just want to show for the exercise of the video, you know, you can win here and you can get on a nice little streak, right? So, you know, these are my creatures, a lot of commons, but also I have some, you know, really nice uncommons, rares. Obviously, my big dogs, the legendary, the epic, and the, you know, it's just a really nice assortment of creatures. Really cool, fun game. It doesn't take very long to kind of train your creatures. You have the ability to train them every 7.7 hours so about 3 times in a 24-hour period. You can kind of set those times. I have timers on my phone for when I train, right? I just average it, you know, about 8 hours. Every 8 hours, I have a timer set to train them, and I'll go from there. Trade, this is the marketplace, so you're able to buy creatures as well as power-ups. Power-ups, you're able to, you know, put more level of power on your creature, and they earn more. So these are examples of the marketplace. This is looking pretty sexy right here. It's a legendary, one of the big dogs is already earning 0.4. Moolah, he's at level 4. A little pricey, but you know, this is where you can improve them. Here's an epic. He's at level 13, producing 0.91. So looks like he's primed to go. You know, this is just a nice little glance at the marketplace. And over here to the right, you can see, you know, your balance of Moolah. It's earned here, right? You can see your balance, and it goes directly into your wallet. So I really love that aspect. I don't have to transfer anything. It goes directly into my Trust wallet. And here we find the wiki for block creatures. Myself, I researched the hell out of any token that I invest in, any NFT play-to-earn game that I invest in. I really come here and do a lot of research. I'll go through, you know, the creature minting. As you can see, a godlike, that's the creme de la creme, top of the line creature. Your chance of minting or purchasing one is 0.1%, right? But you never know, we can get really lucky one day. My first mint or pull or purchase of a creature, I was able to get a legendary, so that's a 3.5% chance of minting or purchasing that creature. So I got very lucky, and he's been very profitable, as you can see from the live gameplay in the video. More than likely, you know, you're going to get commons when you mint or create, but like I've mentioned before, you'll be able to train them, and you know, they have more strength, and as they level up, they'll produce more Moolah, which is the native token, and how you earn, right? These are boost rates. So a godlike, right, once again, it won't be very likely to mint or purchase a godlike, but you know, this is an example of the boost rate. You're able to purchase boosters, which will give you, you know, a boost rate of 25% for godlike, which is really crazy and really a high boost, right? So for my legendary creature that I have, you know, I can boost them times 10, right? So really cool. So what would happen with mine is it would go from generating 1.2 Moolah to 2.4 Moolah. So hopefully that makes sense. Boosts are really vital and important. It's a great aspect of the game. These are the max boosts that you can do. If you purchase one boost, you know, you'll get 10 examples of the legendary, but this is the max you can boost them as well with the power-ups or boost. All right, and within the wiki, you know, you can go to Training 101. You can find out how to train. You know, all the pertinent information is here. I just like to point, you know, people in the right direction. I always recommend, you know, doing your own research. This is where, you know, the vital information is at. They have available spreadsheets where you can calculate your return on investment or your break even, as well as you level up the creatures, you'll be able to see what you would generate if you win. So yeah, so you know, you can find everything in the wiki. I'll leave the link in the description. These are, I would definitely recommend checking out each one of these tabs and doing your own research, understanding, you know, how the game tokenomics work, understanding the game, understanding training, understanding minting or purchasing the creatures. But, you know, the game has been so much fun for me. I've really enjoyed it for, you know, a month now. And, you know, I'll go to the charts and kind of show you why it makes sense, right? Why it makes sense to get involved in the game. This is CoinGecko. It's the current price, right? The current price for block creatures is $2.61, but this is even more important, right? That's what I like about charts and, you know, tools like CoinGecko. You can look at, you know, the all-time highs, the previous all-time low. The all-time high for block creatures is $33.10, right? It's a great value buy, in my opinion. And like, you know, JV and I were talking about dollar cost averaging. It's a good, you know, price point to purchase more tokens, right? Because you're getting a value. You know that the token was able, you know, to achieve $33 per token, Moolah. And the current price creates a very good value to reinvest in the token. And for people that aren't already in block creatures, it's a great starting point, right? Entry point to get involved in a game. It's really well run. I wanted to shout out Wizard. He's the founder and, you know, main dev for the game. He's very active in the Telegram, as well as just responsive to questions, and, you know, he's no nonsense. He's really, you know, a nice guy, but also they don't allow a lot of fudding or complaints or, you know, price talk, things like that. Just well organized, and that's why I'm really bullish on the project. It's very new. People have to have patience. It's gonna continue to find its price, right? It's going from $33 to $2.61, but that's normal for a token, right? It has to find, you know, its legs or its balance or where it's going. So it's in a bit of a consolidation phase, but just a really fun game to participate in. It's not a lot going on with it in regards to gameplay, but there are some exciting, you know, things coming, like a player versus player aspect, as well as, you know, different items that you can purchase to generate even more moolah when you do win and when you play and participate. You just want to look at it as a, you know, a passive income earner. However you participate. And, you know, this is a new concept, a new, you know, kind of field, you know, based on the blockchain. It's really exciting where we're going with, you know, NFT play-to-earn games. You know, they're all designed on the blockchain, and, you know, there are so many coming out. And Block Creatures is one of my favorite ones. It's very stable, very consistent, very well put together. So that's Block Creatures, and this is kind of, you know, why I think it's a good time to get involved. And the numbers don't lie, right? The token is capable of being $33, which it has been, and right now it's consolidating and finding its legs, and it will get back up, and it's a great entry point. So wanted to show you guys, you know, the past history and performance of the token and the current state of the token and where, you know, the token is going.
All right, hopefully you like that review of Block Creatures. Feel free to smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and I look forward to bringing more content of value within the NFT crypto space, the NFT play-to-earn space, as well as just overall crypto space. Appreciate your time. Be blessed.